Hello, hello, hello. This is Nars coming back at you again with a video. Where's my next video? Well, it was fully recorded actually, and then all my files got corrupted. So it's gonna be a little bit until we hear about Heart of Ice, unfortunately. But I wanted to make another video because obviously that will cure my seasonal depression. So here we are with an Alfred tier list. I've gotten no less than 3 asking me to make an Alfred tier list. So here we are. And unfortunately, I'm not familiar with every single version of Alfred, and at least the ones on this list, but I I will do my best. So immediately I don't know who this man is. I let me can I zoom in here? No. No. Zoom in and zoom and enhance computer? Zoom and enhance? No? Okay. Um I don't know who this is. So I'm just going to leave him on the board. Next up, hot take Gotham Alfred. I don't like Gotham Alfred. I don't enjoy him, unfortunately. Okay, my computer is wigging out. Okay. Hot take I don't like Gotham Alfred. He's one of my least favorite Alfreds. No shade to the actor playing him, but I really don't like how he was written in this show. He's too violent. I don't like it when he's excessively violent, when he's ready for fisticuffs at any moment. He's more of a witty character to me. So, and I don't like that grabbing children and shaking them around is such a thing for him that it's become a character trait in my head. So, honest to God, I'm putting him in the F tier. Pennyworth Alfred. On the other hand, Pennyworth Alfred grew on me. Alfred from Gotham did not grow on me, but Pennyworth Alfred did. Yes, I have tried to watch Pennyworth multiple times. I try about every couple weeks, and it's just not my type of show, unfortunately. But I do like the guy that they got to play Alfred. And that's kind of surprising because my first impressions were very bad of him, because my first impressions were from the Pennyworth comic that they did. And they introduced Alfred, and my immediate reaction was, who is this man? That's not my boy. What have they done to my boy? Because they made him look like the actor, and he kind of looks nothing like Alfred. Though there isn't a human being on the world that really looks like Alfred. So, um, he, but like when it's all said and done, when I actually watch the show, I really like how this actor played him. I really like the kind of, I wouldn't say nuance, but I really like the emotion that he puts into the character. I like how he plays with just the progression of his personality, and how there's a lot of tragedy in that show. There's like a lot of people close to him die, and you can tell that he actually, he cares about it. It's not just part of the backstory. He's very affected by things that happen to him. And I think he's silly. I think it's a little odd. I have this whole thing about the different types of accents that they give Alfred, and I don't mind younger Alfred having a less aristocratic accent. I think that's actually pretty cool. I think it would be neat if it, kind of evolved over time as he kind of grew more into his personality. But yeah. So honestly, I'm giving old Alfie a B tier. Telltale Alfred. As you know, if you've been watching my streams, I am maybe 2 hours into the Telltale games over the last 6 months that I've had them, because I'm ass at them, and I only wanna play them on stream, and I don't get to stream as much as I would like, so I don't know too much about Telltale Alfred yet, but I know that there are some very specific decisions that he wants you to make, and they do put my playthrough in jeopardy, because every time he says something, my answer is, "Sir, yes, sir." I will be the 0.001% of players who made Alfred perfectly happy in that playthrough. But I don't trust Alfreds without mustaches, just as a rule, but the glasses puts him back up a little bit. So, tough one, but I'm just gonna call him average. He's gonna be in the C tier. Brave and the Bold Alfred. So, there's a little bit of an incongruence to me about the voice of Alfred in this. I don't know if it's like a reference, like I don't know if this is a very specific actor who is playing him for a reason, but I don't particularly like his performance. It just doesn't really scream Alfred to me. It's like his voice is too deep or something, a little raspy. Um, but overall, I like him in the story. I mean, not that he comes up all too much or that Brave and the Bold has a story, but I like him when he turns up. I think it's silly that he writes basically fan fiction about his own son. I think that's a really funny character trait to give him, and I would honestly like it if more adaptations gave him that as just a character trait of being a writer. So I do enjoy him. I think he's silly. I think he has big dad energy in Brave and the Bold, so he's going in the B tier. Harley Quinn Alfred. Fun fact, one time I drew Harley Quinn Alfred, and someone in the tags said that he looked like he could knock someone up over the phone. And putting aside the excavated metaphor that was going on there, I guess he does. I mean, this is definitely on the Delphification end of the spectrum for Alfred designs, but I'm willing to ignore it because I think the person who plays Alfred is doing a great job in this one. I like his little pink shirt. I typically like him in a tux, but I think I'm really going in on the pink shirt, but I like it. I think it gives a little personality and flair to his design. Also, he had a little gay thing with Lucius in this. I That's not something that was in the show, but it was something within the subtext to me. So good for me. The thing I don't like about Alfred and the Harley Quinn show is how they treat him. I don't think it's funny when they make it the butt of the joke that they treat Alfred like shit. I just I don't know. He's my man. I don't like seeing him mistreated, but overall I think he's a very funny character in that show. I like his relationship with Harley at a certain point. I love them as friends. So he's going in the A tier for me. I don't know who this man is, and I don't trust him because he has a beard and he doesn't look anything like Alfred. This does, however, look exactly like Alfred. This might be the only human being on the planet that does look like Alfred, but still, I don't know who he is, so unfortunately, he's not going on the list. Gotham by Gaslight Alfred. I'm a big personal fan of Gotham by Gaslight. I'm a big personal fan of Gotham by Gaslight Alfred. I think the storyline with the gaggle of orphans that they've made the Robins is very cute. I like his kind of stern but still concerned demeanor. I really like his design. I don't know. I'm a big fan of Alfred's with both mustaches and glasses. That's a total home run for me. And he does have sufficient dad energy in that. So he's going in the A tier, honestly. I don't know anything about Batman Samurai Alfred, except that he's the only one who's not in traditional dress, unless I'm mistaken. There could be a form of dress that I'm not familiar with, but I do think it's incredibly silly goofy that he's just in a tuxedo. God, I gotta catch my breath. The Batman Alfred. See, this was my first exposure to the gilfification of Alfred. I was at first incredibly not on board, and looking through Alfred's tag and seeing all the ex-reader fan fictions, I'm still a little bit jaded about it. But I think he does a good job. I think Andy Serkis does an incredible job of playing Alfred. I love all of the passion that he puts into the relationship with the Waynes as a Penny Wayne's truther. I'm a big fan of that aspect of the character. Um, I think he I'm gonna say it one more time. I think he has dad energy. I think he feels very tired with his emo son, and I really appreciate that. Um, I think see one thing about Gotham Alfred that bothers me is that he doesn't look like he should be wearing a three-piece suit. He just doesn't look like he should be wearing the vest and the silly little ties and all of that with his demeanor. It just doesn't really fit him all that much. But Andy Serkis Alfred? Yeah. Yeah. He looks like he rocks a tux every day of the week. So, he's going in the A tier. I'm pretty sure this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Alfred. And I really enjoy that movie. I like it a lot. I like Alfred in that movie. I think it's cute. I think he's not too much in the movie, but he is a little bit of a voice of reason, and he interacts with Michelangelo, which is very cute. I think their little interaction is very silly. And I do enjoy him, but he is a little bit middle of the road, so I'm giving him a C tier. I don't know too much about this Alfred, unfortunately. I'm not big on the mainline animated movies. Am I even a Batman fan? Who's to say? But I have seen bits of this performance and I really like it. I really like the voice, even though it's a little bit unconventional for me. I mean, it's not unconventional, it's an old British man, but I really liked it. I think he did a great job. I am a big fan of that one interaction where Bruce comes back from patrol and Alfred won't let him go back to work until he gets 8 hours of rest. That's just that, honest to God, just that one thing shoots him up into the A tier. Um, I don't know this guy. I don't know these three, unfortunately. I'm honestly 50 for 50 at this point. Um, let's see. I can't name this actor, but I do know what he's from. He's from The Dark Knight, and I think he does an excellent job as Alfred. I think he was a good choice, even though he has no mustache. I think he really embodies the energy that Alfred is supposed to be. He's especially silly goofy for that movie. So but live action Alfreds just aren't my favorite in general. And he more makes up his own character than embodies Alfred, just because this actor is so iconic, even though I can't remember his name. So I'm gonna put him in the B tier. Lego Alfred. Everybody point and laugh. I love Lego Alfred so much. I think I really like the voice actor. I really like. Okay, I'm not a big fan of his design. The weird little headpiece is a bit bizarre for me, but I like his little tux. I think his role in the movie is very cute. I think he's giving Grandpa the way he's supposed to, and I think yeah, pretty much just his role in the movie is really cute. So I'm gonna put him in the A tier. Lego Alfred in the A tier. The Batman Alfred, the Batman 2004. Let's see. So, I have mixed feelings about the Batman 2004 in general. I was not a Bionicles kid. I was not raised as a boy. So, I was not really in that scene as a child. So, I don't really have the nostalgia factor of the Batman 2004. It also came out in the year that I was born. So, way to make you feel old. Um, I There are moments that I really love with the Batman Alfred. He also happened to have a little gay thing with Lucius. That one is canon to me. So, um, I. But there is a little bit about his personality that I don't enjoy. He's a little bit too pushy and uptight. There is, at least in the Batman Dracula, which I have watched the Batman whole series, but in the Batman Dracula, he is a little bit too neurotic. And I'm not the biggest fan of the actor that they got for him. Just does not seem like a super fitting voice for me. But he's okay. He's definitely above average. He's going in the B. The man, the myth, the legend, the original the Batman the Animated Series Alfred. He is everything. He is my man. He's my grandfather. He is the only beneficiary in my will. I am in love with him. He just his delivery is always on point. Ephraim Zimbalist Jr. is my personal savior. Um, what can I say? S tier. Enough said. Michael Goh. Michael Goh is also the blueprint. He is my favorite live action Alfred. I think he was perfect for the job. I love his silly little circle glasses. I love his granddad energy. His role as basically the heart of Batman is everything to me. And he's going in the S tier. And this Alfred. To Dilfy. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for listening to my incredibly incomplete list. I guess I have a homework now for all the Alfreds. I'm afraid of this anime Alfred. But that's all I got for you for today. Hopefully stick around and I might make another video.